Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shiko. If it's your first time here, you're very much welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. On today's video, I'm going to be doing another foundation review. It's been a while since I did this, so I'm very excited. If you didn't know, if you haven't watched my other foundation reviews, you can do that. I'm gonna leave the link somewhere here so that you can check them out. And on today's foundation review, we are going to be reviewing this Nyx Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. As you can see, this foundation didn't come to play. This foundation is amazing. Before I spill all the tea, let's get straight into the video. I'm also going to be swatching some of the shades. They have 45 shades, but I got like 8 of them that I'm going to be swatching for you guys. The shades that I'm going to be swatching are within my shade range, so if you're a couple of shades lighter or darker than me, I'm probably going to swatch your shade because I have like dark shades. I don't have the very light shades. Yeah, so let's just get started. This is how the foundation looks like. It comes in a glass bottle. Let me just open this up. It has a pump, as you can see. The shade name is on the back of the bottle. It's just written Nyx Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. It's 30 ml. I'm gonna read you guys the description from the Nyx website. This is what they say about the foundation. It's lightweight, waterproof, pigmented, and the comfy liquid formula comes in 45 flattering tones that don't transfer. So it claims that it doesn't transfer. Every creamy shade glides on smooth, delivering matte coverage and color that stays true for up to 24 hours. Claims to be waterproof, dust proof, humidity proof. It also says that it is suitable for all skin types: sensitive, normal, oily skin, and combination skin. And it says that it covers acne scars, blemishes. They say it's the best covering foundation that leaves the skin looking naturally flawless. If you're looking for full coverage that's not too heavy or cakey, then this is the right foundation for you. I've used the foundation once before and I can say that for sure it is lightweight, but we're gonna test it out so that you guys can see for yourselves. Yeah, so I have a video on this channel on how to find your foundation shade, how to match your foundation. You can watch that. I'm gonna link it somewhere here. So let's just go straight to the swatches. I'm gonna start with this shade called Cappuccino. I'm gonna swatch it around this area. This is a pretty close match for me, but I'm not so sure about it. I'm gonna try some few more. I think the last time I used Cappuccino and it was pretty nice. It has a yellow undertone and I have a yellow undertone, so I think it will work for me. The next shade I'm going to test is Sienna. I'm gonna swatch it next here. It's a bit close to Cappuccino. So this is Cappuccino, this is Sienna, then I have Deep Sable. Deep Sable is definitely a no for me, it's too ashy. The next one is Nutmeg. This one is light, very light. This would be a good highlighting shade for me. Next I'm gonna swatch Mocha, and I'm gonna place it here at the beginning. As you can see, this foundation is already drying on my skin before I even spread it. It's really matte. So that's Mocha. Next I'm going to swatch Cocoa. Cocoa has a red undertone. This one is the most ashy so far. Cappuccino still looks like it's going to be my match because it's actually the shade that I used for my upper part of the eyebrow, and as you can see, it has disappeared. I'm kind of secretly wishing I could use Nutmeg, but it's too light. Next I'm going to swatch warm mahogany. Let's put it here. So mahogany. Then I have mahogany. This is mahogany, which looks nice. I like this. Finally, I have the peach. The closest shades to me are either this second one here, cappuccino, or this mahogany. So I'm gonna try the two of them so that I can be sure of which one works best for me, and then we can try it out. As you guys can see, most of these shades are already dry. Like this one is completely dry and completely matte on my skin. So this is a very matte foundation. So if you have oily skin, definitely this is a foundation you should try out. It doesn't have much trouble coming off though, and I don't feel dried out. So you can definitely try it together with their primer, the Nyx Cant Wont matte primer. I don't have that, and I wouldn't use it because I have normal skin. I don't have really oily skin, and I'm not much of a fan of a matte finish. I tend to like more of a glowy finish, so I wouldn't use. I try my best to avoid matte primers. So I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime. If you have oily skin and you want to try this, definitely get either their primer or another matte primer to use with. If you have normal skin like me, you can definitely use more of a dewy primer if you don't want the matte effect. I'm gonna try blend cappuccino and mahogany, and I'll go with the one that blends out. Let's start with mahogany. I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. Actually disappears. Can you guys see? I'm going to try cappuccino next to it. We blend this out. This is mahogany here, and this is cappuccino. I know that you guys cannot really see a big difference, but cappuccino looks a bit brighter, so I'm going to use that. Do you guys actually use one foundation all the time, or are you experimental like me? Because I can't use one foundation. Like even if I get the most amazing foundation, I'll still want to try another foundation, and I just keep trying. Same as skincare, I can't use one product all the time. The only skincare thing that I have maintained using is niacinamide serum, but when it comes to moisturizers and facial wash, I'm always trying new brands. Same as foundations, I always want to try new stuff. So I don't know whether that's a very good thing, but who cares? So I recommend you first apply foundation with either your finger or a smaller brush, as compared to apply it directly using your foundation brush, to avoid staining your brush, which makes it harder to wash the brush. So that's the amount I'm using, and I will be using a foundation brush. You can see how full coverage this is, you guys. It is actually giving me very nice coverage. I'm gonna add more because I have black spots there that I want to cover. So far this foundation has very nice coverage, as you can see. It actually covered all my black spots. Wow. Whoa, this looks like powder, you guys. It's giving me such a beautiful finish. It's full coverage, but it doesn't look too much. It doesn't look cakey. Okay, let's just continue blending first. and it's also quite easy to blend. This is beautiful. This was also a very nice match for me. Can you guys see how beautiful this is? Oof. I am loving it. I am loving it. But this is not the kind of foundation I would use on a daily. I would use this when like I'm going out for a long time and I want my makeup to remain intact. This is giving me the most beautiful finish I've had in such a long time. I don't even know what to tell you guys. Can you see? It's covered up all my blemishes. The black spots that I have here on my cheeks on both sides, I definitely was able to cover that with the foundation. It has given me a very even finish, and I didn't even use a lot of foundation. I just used one pump and it looks so nice. Doesn't feel heavy on my skin. You know, a lot of matte foundations makes someone to feel so heavy, like it's like you're having this layer of makeup on your face, but this one definitely feels lightweight. So transfer wise, as you can see, very minimal transfer if any. With this foundation I don't even need a powder because it is very matte and it's not transferring. It looks set already, but I'm going to contour and I'll use my illegal powder in the shade Toffee. Then going to add a bit of blush. I honestly have not used a foundation before and not felt the need to use powder. I always use powder after foundation to set my foundation, but with this foundation I don't need powder at all. Like, it is just so matte. I think this is a perfect foundation for oily skin or normal skin. For lipstick, I'll use my brown eye pencil as my lip liner. Then I'm going to use this Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Bittersweet. It's going to give this look the kind of pop that we need. This is a very nice color, you guys. I honestly don't even see the need to use a setting spray with this foundation because it just sits so well on the skin. It's the kind of foundation you would use if you're in a hurry and you want to look bomb. You just apply the foundation, blend it well, do a lipstick and your brows, and you're good. Like, with this foundation you don't need a lot of makeup, you don't need a lot of powder, you don't need, like, this foundation is bomb, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. This is a beautiful, good foundation. So for my final thoughts on the foundation, first of all, I love it. I'm so happy with the finish. It feels so lightweight on my skin. I don't feel cakey. When blending it, it was not cakey. It was just applying smoothly and blending so smoothly. And I have not used powder. This is the first time I've used foundation and not felt the need to use powder. And even before I used the setting spray, my face didn't look cakey, my face didn't look ashy. This foundation sits so well on the skin. It is so easy to blend. It's full coverage. It covered all my black spots and any other blemishes that I have. I would definitely recommend it. 10 over 10 recommend this foundation. If you have oily skin or you love matte foundations or matte finish, this is the foundation for you. It only goes for 2,200 shillings. I'm gonna leave the link of where you can find them. Cosmetic Overhaul Shop on Instagram. For 2,200, this is definitely worth the coins. I'll definitely even get this for my clients because it is just beautiful. I love the finish and the fact that I didn't even use a lot of foundation. I just used one pump and the finish was beautiful. And the fact that I don't have to use powder, that's a plus. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Remember to check out the link of the shop where I got it in my description box. If you're not following me on Instagram, also my link is down below. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.